Welcome to the Christian and Daniel Show.
It's about to get real, well, you know the deal. You won't have to guess how either of them feel. Bringing up the things you don't think to know. Never knowing where the conversation will go. Just a little more than anything goes. It's a Christian and Daniel Show.
Hey everybody, welcome to the Christian and Daniel Show. I'm Daniel, and Christian logged off momentarily because his computer was acting up, so he'll be on shortly. So just stay tuned for that. How is everybody doing? It is Wednesday, May 22nd, 2024. Let me get this up here. To all our friends watching us on Facebook and LinkedIn, thank you for joining us. If you don't mind sharing this on your page so that other folks can watch along. If you're watching us on YouTube, scroll down, hit that subscribe button and the notification bell. It'll let you know every time there's a new episode on the air. And if you're watching us on Instagram, hello, Instagram friends. Welcome to the show. I hope you'll stick around. I'm going to keep an eye on and make sure that we get your comments up in the air. Unfortunately, it won't allow me to share the comments from Instagram, but I am keeping an eye on Instagram. Hello everybody, how's it going? Who do we got here? Chris the bus driver, Chris Hickey, Andrea. Hi Andrea, how you doing? Good to see you. Instagram, yay! I know it's really cool that StreamYard allows us to be able to connect. There's Christian. Comadre, you are the first comment of the night. Welcome to the show. Good to see you. Something technical is happening on Christian's side. Are you there? Are you delayed? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I don't know what is going on.
No, you're a little chopped. So
Yeah, well,
hey, compadre.
I will not.
Hello, family. I was gonna text y'all anyway. We want to come by there Saturday and say hi. So we might be able to do that. We'll check in with you guys. But it is Wednesday. We haven't been on the air for a while. I was sick for a little bit. I was traveling. Life. Yes, Daniel. Life is weird. Okay, he's got disconnected for a second. But I'm excited to be back. For those of you that have been following, Laura will be home. I won't, sadly. Oh, bummer. Patrick, how you doing, sir? Welcome to the show. Thank you for being here. Christian's going to reconnect in a minute. Oh, okay. Got you. So you'll be out. Well, maybe we'll wait then until everybody's back and we'll come and connect. We haven't seen our godson in a while, so we don't have any update pictures to show y'all. So as soon as we go visit, we'll show you more pictures. I was trying to get pictures in from my trip to El Paso. For those of you, because you heard me talk about it for so long, that I was in El Paso several weeks ago doing my presentations, and I am proud to say they went awesome. He's working over there until further notice. Oh, okay. Well, then maybe we'll come by. I want to bring you the necklace and come say hi. So maybe we will come by Saturday after all and just kind of come over and say hello. And we'll have pictures for y'all from the Godson for next week and share with you. Yeah, we'll come over. I'll check with you for that. How's everybody doing? How is your week gone? It's, like I said, it's a couple of weeks since we were on the air, but I'm going to show you this picture. I didn't prep it, but I'm going to show it to you from my trip to El Paso. This is the Garza's Energy Station that I had in El Paso. I was, I might say, I think I look pretty hot in that picture. I lost some weight, so I think you can shows. I'm wearing my boots because I was in Texas, and you probably can't tell, but the T-shirt says the Alignment, which is my workshop, and they created where is it? They created they're here. They created that sign for me. There we go. They're great. They created that sign for me, which I was very proud of. We did 9 sessions in 3 days, but I came back sick, and that's why we haven't been on the air for a couple of weeks because I was sick. I said, "You sending me some pictures?" Oh, okay, cool. For Mother's Day, okay. I will. Christians Reconnecting. I'm going to download the pictures, and oh my God, I just took a peek. Okay, I'm gonna download the pictures while Christian joins back in. See if he, so you guys can see our godson Junior. These are adorable photos, by the way. We need, like, I feel like we need keychains or something made with these. He is getting so big. It's so crazy to believe that he just celebrated 2 years because he looks. I think Christian's back. Hold on. There he is. I think that's better. Say something.
Something.
Take off the blur. Maybe that's what's doing it. Sometimes, if y'all don't know, sometimes Zooms and other video chats, if you do a blur, sometimes it'll slow down versus not doing it because you're frozen right now. But I want to say hi to all the voices. Yes, Healthy Voices. Healthy Voices. We will be there in. When is the date? For those of you that are part of the Healthy Voices family, the conference is in September. Yes, the weekend of September 26th, I believe. So we'll be seeing you out there I think it's in Philadelphia again this year. So we'll be there. Are you with us, Christian? I think he's pressing again. Yeah, you're choppy. But you didn't take off the filter, did you?
I can't even get to the menu to do that.
Ah.
And it wants me to log into StreamYard for it's never needed me to do that before. And now it wants me to log into StreamYard so I can open up my Facebook and allow people to comment and see.
Yeah, well, I told you that
it's beyond ridiculous.
I told you it's changed some stuff. So I'm going to show.
Yeah, not for the better because it worked good before.
I'm going to show Junior's pictures for those of you watching us. Where is it? I'm here. What did I miss? Nothing really. We're just showing some pictures. I did a reading from.
I can't even see the pictures.
Oh, did you? You were at the New York City LGBT Center. That's awesome. If you ever have anything else going on, please let us know ahead of time so we can announce it on the show. Yeah, let me show. Where are the pictures? Hold on a second. Look at this. Look at this picture. He's adorable. And these are from Mother's Day, right? But then look how big he is. Oh my God. We're going to have Padrino's pictures. We have to get something and go take some pictures of him. I know. Thank you for all the hearts. He's adorable. Because on Instagram, they're putting some hearts. He is adorbs. Adorbs. Yes, we're going to have to get matching outfits with the Padrinos and take some good pictures. But while Christian gets set up, let me tell you about National Today's. Today is Harvey Milk Day. For those of you who don't know who Harvey Milk, I have a short little bio that I can read you. It's from the videos that I make. So if you want to go check those out on any of the channels, you can. But today is Wednesday, 22nd. Today's Harvey Milk Day. He became one of the first openly gay elected officials in the United States when he won a seat on the San Francisco Board of Supervisors in 1977. His unapologetic proclamation of his authenticity as an openly gay candidate and his subsequent election gave hope to the LGBTQ plus people everywhere during a time of widespread hostility and discrimination. Harvey Milk served in the U.S. Navy during the Korean War. He later moved to San Francisco, where he opened a camera shop in the Castro district. He was assassinated on November 27, 1978, along with Mayor George Moscone. Milk, there's also a movie, Milk, which was released in 2008. It's a biographical drama directed by Guy Van Sant, written by Dustin Lance Black, and Sean Penn portrayed Harvey Milk. His legacy continues to inspire activists and advocates worldwide and calls us to continue the fight for equality and acceptance. So if you want to know more about him, I recommend go check out more on Harvey Milk. Yeah. It's one of those people. Harvey Milk is one of those people that I wish I had gotten to know. He's one of those energies that I wish I'd known him when he was alive. Who was somebody that you would have wanted to know? Do you have if you could go back and meet a famous person in history, who would you want to go back and meet? Interesting, right? Harvey Milk would be one of them. But in celebrity-wise, I would want to meet Rock Hudson. I think he had a very troubled, rocky, no pun intended, life, and I would like to go know, particularly because he finally came out later in life and kind of find out what it was like to be a celebrity, and and be gay in the closet. Y'all were that size one time. Are you kidding me? I'm still that size now. That's a post on Instagram. I'm still short. I'm 5'6", so I'm not very tall. I'm Zoom tall, not real people tall. So, but yeah, put it in the comments. Who would you have wanted to meet? Who would you want to meet if you get an opportunity to meet any person in history, whether it be a celebrity, somebody in history, a politician? Who would you want to meet? Today is also Buy a Musical Instrument Day. I know Christian, when he joins back, Christian played the trumpet in high school. I played the trombone in grade school. Did y'all play a trumpet? Did you play an instrument when you were in school? Were you part of band in grade school, junior high, high school? And of course, grade school was for me in the 70s. And we had band in grade school. So I was in the 4th grade when I played the trumpet. I remember I had to take the trumpet home. I had to carry that big thing all the way home. And I lived like 2 blocks away, and I had to walk with it every day. Because I had to take it back and forth. But were y'all in band? Which of you were in band? I know some of you were, but if you can remind us, were you in band? What instrument did you play? Did you enjoy it? Because I know the people were in bands and stuff, but didn't really enjoy being in bands. So did you enjoy it? What else is going on today? I'm still sick. I came back from El Paso. El Paso, I love El Paso. It's a small city. It's very clean. It's very dusty. And I think it's the pollen that gets to me. But I came back with a sinus infection, and it's taken me 2 weeks to get rid of it. I'm finally coming out of it. Last week, I just wasn't, that's why we canceled, because I wasn't, it was almost 5 o'clock and I was not feeling well. Deborah from Biblical OT. Oh, okay. I'm trying to figure out what the message says, but yes, Andrea, I know that's you, but oops, I just logged out of my Instagram. There we go. But yes, So did y'all play instruments? Did you like it? Were you good? Do you still play? Oh, you played a lot, Michael. Trombone, trumpet, piano, baritone, um, marimba, and you were voice too. Oh wow! Like I would have loved to have met Selena the Tex Mex. Yes, she would have been good to meet. I think um, I didn't get to meet her. I mean, I've been to Corpus Christi, but I didn't get to meet her. But I would. But interesting enough, when I was in Dallas, when I lived in Dallas, I didn't really know who she was. Like I knew her songs because I would go to the clubs and they would play it. And oh, you sang in school, comadre? I didn't know you sang in school. Um, I didn't really know who Selena was until I moved to South Texas, and it was a couple of months before she passed that I actually found out who Selena was. But then I made the video. What is it? April 16th or yeah, April 16th was Selena Day. So happy birthday, Selena Day. I lost Christian. Let me send him a quick message and find out what's going on. What happened? Excuse me. What else are we celebrating today? Um, yes, my mom has a video. You have videos? Oh, we have to watch the videos next time we come to visit. I like to hear the videos. I mean, I've heard you sing when we come to visit, but so for those of you, we got several questions on the board until Christian signs back in. Like, what historical person or what person that's passed would you like to have met or would you like to meet? I'm not going to meet him now, but and then did you place any instruments when you were in school? And I went to her tomb and her statue in Corpus Christi. Yeah, I went to the Corpus Christi and the statue is there. And I think when they first put the statue up, a lot of people were taking pictures at the statue. I vaguely remember, and I think I still have it in one of my shoe boxes, a picture at the statue. I'll find it. I'll see if I can find it. My father was supposed to work her crossover album. No way. Are you serious, Michael? So you were like 2 degrees away from Selena? Your dad is an audio engineer? Oh, that's amazing. Did he get to meet her or was he just scheduled to meet her? That would have been cool. There was yeah, right. How cool. There was a Tejano singer. His name was Freddie Fender. Um, Freddie Fender was like he was a Tejano singer, but he also did crossover into country music. So he was one of the first Latinos to sing country music. Um, I remember going to a flea market. This is in Dallas, probably late 70s. And it's Trader's Village flea market in Dallas, Texas, one of the biggest flea markets in the country. And they had rodeo. So I got to go listen to him sing. And I was so, as a kid, I was so amazed and in awe that a Latino was singing Spanglish because he did crossover and that he sang country music. And I was just like, I think that's when I started falling in love with country music when I heard him sing. Freddie Fender had passed away several years ago, like several years ago. But he's even one of my karaoke songs. I like his songs for karaoke. And his voice was a little scratchy. My voice was a little scratchy, so it worked out okay. Okay, while Christian comes back on, I'm going to show. How about I show you a TikTok that Christian chose? Where is it? TikTok.
You're absolutely correct. Anesthesia is not sleep on that table back there. We give you medication that turns off your brain, making you completely unconscious so you can't perceive pain. Then we give some medications that paralyze your body if needed. And then we also give some medications to wipe your memory so that you're less anxious and so that we minimize the risk of PTSD under anesthesia. You're absolutely correct.
Wow. Did y'all know that? Rancheras are basic country music. Yeah, right. They're the Tejano version of country music. I don't know why Christian's computer's having issues. Usually my computer's the one that has issues. Can you hear us?
Yes.
Okay, so it's your video that's having issues.
No, it whatever they did to StreamYard, it's not working with the Apple product. Remember,
Okay,
I'm on an
well
Apple,
then,
not an ID, not a
why don't you just disconnect the
HP
Facebook?
or regular thing.
Just
Whatever
put it-
they did, it was well, because every other website, everything else works perfectly.
Disconnect your Facebook so that it doesn't affect you.
I couldn't see the TikTok. I can't see anything. Couldn't see the pictures.
Oh, trumpet! You played the trumpet. Andrea played the trumpet. Deborah was the first woman judge in the Old Testament. She was a prophet and a warrior. Oh, awesome! Well, why don't you just disconnect the Facebook and so it doesn't affect your connection? Did you hear me?
I don't think it is. I don't think that's the problem. I think it's StreamYard doing the tinkering with their stuff.
In the ghosties in the it's the ghosties in the house. Yeah, the ghosties in the house are keeping you from believe
Everything I'm trying to do
Abraham
on
called,
StreamYard locks up.
says believe Abraham called my dad to book him. Tour was supposed to start in Phoenix and then move up the coast for San Diego on up, but that was all right, got it. Oh wow, interesting. Wow, Michael, that's really interesting. You never told us about that. That's my only suggestion is disconnect StreamYard, I mean Facebook, so it's not affecting your streaming. Okay, well, Christian,
I'm trying. It won't let me.
disconnect it.
It doesn't respond to anything. It's this stupid
Okay, hold
update they did.
I'm gonna remove it. Oh, it's already removed. Okay, it's removed. We're not sure what's going on, folks. We're trying to get him on screen to participate. What else are we celebrating today? We're also celebrating National Solitaire Day. Do you play cards? My mom and I, when she first, well, no, she wasn't retired yet, but she would go spend vacation time at the ranch that they had, which my sister owns it now. And there was no electricity. We had a what do you call it? And that's how we would watch TV sometimes. But we would read a lot and play solitaire. We would play solitaire all night to a lantern, and it was basically just one-on-one till somebody made it and won. But do y'all play cards? We need to bring over to the comadres and house. We have some games that we want to bring. They're not solitaire, but I like Uno. I like Phase 10. Except I'm very competitive, so I don't know that a lot of people want to play with me sometimes. Your grandpa had a corner desk, and we played solitaire games in it forever. Yeah, I remember when I would go to the ranch and just sit there because there was nothing else to do. And then if it was raining and cold outside, we would just sit there like all bundled up, just playing solitaire all night until we got sleepy and went to bed. But I still play it on every once in a while when I'm like here alone and it's late at night and I can't sleep. I'll turn it on just to play. Christian had sent me another the brunch videos. Hold on. I'm gonna show you another TikTok. Let's make sure, let's see if Christian gets in. Yes, Andrea, it's been a while since we've seen you. All right, let me show you the other TikTok.
Oh, me, Match Point. We look so good in our new tennis outfit. I know. I'm so glad we decided we're suddenly into tennis now.
Me too. And I know some people might think it's only because we saw that super horny movie Challengers, and they'd be right.
Brunch! I can't wait to hit the court after brunch. I'm so excited to bounce some balls back and forth.
Me too. I haven't seen any balls in action since Justin Thoreau went jogging in my neighborhood.
Oh, love that for you.
I just like Challengers so much.
I know. It's so fun seeing Zendaya do something besides act next to that giant worm.
Timothy Chalamet?
Yes.
You know, I really identify with Tashi. Making out with two guys at once, and then seeing them start to kiss without you, and then totally ignoring you for the rest of the night really reminded me of what happens in all those student films they shoot in Van Nuys.
And I thought it was fun when they ate each other's churros.
Oh, that also happens in my student films in Van Nuys.
I thought it was so interesting the way one of them has a signal that shows he recently hooked up.
That's not that weird. I have one of those too.
Really? What is it?
Breathing.
Oh, hello. Are you ladies playing tennis today?
Yes. Do you like tennis too?
Actually, I'm more of a pickleball guy myself.
What?
Pickleball.
Get the f*** out. We play a real sport.
Yes.
Real
Why don't you go
sport.
dink your you kitchen-loving fuck?
What's pickleball?
I have no idea.
We love tennis.
Oh, me.
I have not watched the movie, but knowing the premise of the movie, it's funny.
Yes.
You're not choppy.
I don't think so.
You're just delayed.
A little
Your voice. Oh, there we go. It's caught up now. There we go. Well, welcome back to the show. Good to.
Yeah, I
Never
never had
mind.
this many problems, but that's because apparently StreamYard hates iOS and Apple products. So
What did
to
we never had
StreamYard.
problems before. Okay, well you're here now. So, how are you doing?
Well, I was doing great till this garbage program. So, not our show, note StreamYard. Whatever they did, they messed it up.
It's not
Messed it up.
StreamYard. It's not StreamYard. Facebook started messing with StreamYard. Facebook did, not StreamYard.
Well, in this StreamYard program, my mouse is moving really weird, like a ghost is moving it. Nothing's working right, and I have this delay, and my internet connection is at full strength. I've already tested it. So it is StreamYard. There's something they changed too.
Well, maybe it's your Apple. And that's why nobody likes Apple.
Everybody likes Apple.
Anyway, speaking of, what is it? I'll ask.
But anyway,
StreamYard is the service that we use to transmit.
I didn't even get to see the pictures.
Oh well, here, let's show the pictures again.
I didn't get to see any. I barely saw that TikTok video. It's like it's all coming up super slow.
There's the picture. Is he
So cute.
adorable?
He is. He is.
Look at how
And he's
big he is.
Smart, sharp as a tack. So smart.
So we'll come by and see him Saturday. Everybody's gonna be gone, but the comadre, so we'll come visit with her on Saturday.
Okay.
We'll come over.
That might be really great.
Do what?
It'll be nice and quiet and everything.
Yep.
Yeah,
So
we-
we'll come
we-
over Saturday.
Yeah.
You're getting a hello from Andrea on Instagram. How are you doing, Christian?
Hi,
Andrea got.
Andrea.
But we were talking while you were gone about instruments. Today is what did I say, folks? Buy a musical instrument day. And you didn't see Michael's comment. I didn't know Michael played all these instruments. Where is he? Trombone, trumpet, piano, baritone, marimba, and he sings.
Wow.
But I was
That's a
talking to
lot.
them and telling them, you played the trumpet, right?
I play trumpet, baritone, French horn, mellophone, tuba, sousaphone, and saxophone.
Do you think if you picked up If you picked up one of those instruments today, do you think you would remember?
The only one I probably remember the best, like at this point, would be.
Trumpet?
hmm But my aperture's destroyed. Like my lip, I don't have a good aperture anymore. You know, that's what you have to do with your lips to make the sound. My aperture is not good anymore.
You
I would
wouldn't know how to.
I would have
You wouldn't know how
trouble.
to pucker.
I'd have trouble making a sound. I wish it were just a pucker. It's a little bit more sophisticated.
I'm sure you remember how to pucker. Where's all our nasty people?
If anything, I'd probably be better off trying the sax because I don't have to have a good aperture. The sax, you make the reed vibrate, and that's a little bit different.
Did you want me to go back to the other video you brought
No,
up?
I know what it was. I watched it. Let's not bore our audience with any more repeats because of a poorly redesigned program.
You've been under anesthesia, right?
Yes, I woke up. My last colonoscopy I had, I know for a fact because I have the briefest, like a flash memory of waking up and I could feel everything. I could feel the camera up my butt, in my intestines. I could feel it inside of me. I saw flashes of light, and I saw all the people who were in the room, the nurse, the anesthesiologist, and I saw everyone. And I remember hearing the doctor say, he's waking up. We have to give him more. You have to give him more. And then I blacked out. So whatever they did it really quick. This was like a quick second, what he called anesthesia awareness.
Yeah.
I had a moment of awareness and I felt everything, and it was very unpleasant, but it went away as quick as it came. Like they got me under really quick because I started moving. Apparently I started jerking because I had an oscilloscope, a camera going into my deeply.
As one does when you have a camera up your butt.
I miss the stuff in my butt, but not a camera going into my intestinal tract. That's a little different.
For those of you watching us on Facebook, LinkedIn, YouTube, and Instagram, what is your experience with anesthesia? Have you ever woken up?
But yeah, I have that flash, and I know it happened because I thought it was kind of a dream for one moment. Oh yeah, you don't want to be awake for this camera goes into your large intestine, not yet your small intestine, your large. It goes all the way in, Michael. It goes deep. Like you don't want to be awake for that. You do not want to be awake for that.
I had a surgery.
I woke up. I could feel it inside of my gut.
I had a surgery when I was a kid.
It was not a good.
I had a surgery when I was a kid, and I woke up before they were done, and I saw clown faces. Everybody was a clown.
Okay.
And I remember, and I was about 10 years old. I remember, maybe a little older, but I remember yelling and kind of like you saying, "Oh, put him back in, put him back down." It was in Mexico. What? Duérmelo, duérmelo. And they put me back to sleep, and then I woke up and I was in my room. But I remember very clearly starting to wake up. Maybe it was a dream, but I remember seeing clown faces, and I was like, "Ugh." Which surprisingly enough, I'm not afraid of clowns, but clowns in a ER. For those of you watching, have you had any strange experiences? Have you had any strange or unique stories with anesthesia? But it's interesting what he says about like it makes you forget stuff. Like I didn't know that
was a specific drug that erases your memory. It's supposed to erase your memory. I think that's why my memory that I have of waking up was just a flash, because I think that's what they did. They gave me the drug to help me forget because they obviously don't want me to remember waking up during the procedure.
I want to know what that drug is. You trying to find a bus?
You wake up so out of it.
I don't
You
think
come-
I've ever had anything done when, like, for teeth. I've never,
They
even when I
didn't-
had my wisdom teeth pulled out, I don't remember being knocked out.
I wasn't knocked out for my wisdom teeth. They said, I remember my doctor saying, we'll put you in the twilight zone. But he goes, you're not going to be knocked out because he goes, you'll heal quicker and better if we don't knock you out because your body will be able to react and heal better. So I did it. All of my wisdom teeth were impacted too. So it was quite the experience.
So Multicultural Pisces on Instagram says, I woke up remembering one of the songs they were playing during surgery.
There you go. That's scary. Because you're like, I don't know that song. Or I may know that song, but I didn't ask for it.
You were contemplating. Oh, speaking of, we'll talk about that in a minute.
Again, I just can't say
My last surgical thing, I do remember they didn't have me count back. You know how they have you start counting down?
Yeah.
I was telling butt jokes, and they were like, well, tell us another joke. And I was like, well, and that's all I remember. That's all I remember, just saying, well, let me tell you this, and I was out. But it doesn't take me long to pass out. I'm out quick. I'm out quick. For those of you in the LA area, we went to a birthday party on Sunday, and we ended up, we went to dinner, really nice little dinner, Mediterranean food. But then we went to a arcade. Let me find the name of the place.
It's right across from LA Community College.
I'm trying to remember what the name of the place is, so I can tell you. But it's $25.
And unlimited play on everything except for the prize things.
Yeah. And keep talking while I find the name of the place.
There's one game that Daniel played that I really wanted to play some of these old 80s, early 80s vector graphic games. And I can't remember the names of them. But they were really freaky and they're kind of crazy. And I couldn't find them. I was shocked they didn't have them. And then Daniel told me they had them on this one machine that had a whole bunch of, like, basically the entire collection of 80s, early 80s vector graphics and all these other games that came out in the early 80s were all on this one machine. And I didn't see it, so I didn't play on it because it didn't look like a machine that would have all those games on it. So
the place is called, I'm typing it up as we're speaking, so y'all can have the address. $25, all you want to play. And I have to say though, my favorite one was the race one that we did.
Which race? The air race or the land race?
The car racing.
Oh yeah, that was
Tequila shot. Yeah, I because I had the same anesthesiologist the all 3 times. After the second time, I started calling him my drug dealer because he was giving me my drugs.
Well, and he also knew Daniel, because of Daniel's past, he had like an outrageously high tolerance to these.
And he gave me a good shot, and it was like
more drugs than he goes. I'm giving him. He told me he gives you like 3 to 5 times what a normal person would need.
And that's why, like, he was like, count back, and then I was like, let me tell you some jokes. Well, there's was out. So it's called Family Arcade LA. It's at 876 North Vermont Avenue, and there's the zip code. It's right downtown LA.
Yep. They have parking around back, but you could also park on the street after 6.
There's let me give it up. Everything. I love guitar. What's it called?
Our Hero.
Yeah.
Our Hero.
And then they have the drums. I like the drums, except the drums was, I guess it's a Japanese company or a Chinese company. Chinese. Japanese. And all the songs were in Japanese, so you couldn't sing along. But then we played this car racing one, In the hood, yeah, it's basically in the kind of
Yeah, it's in the hood.
it's in there, yeah. But there's great parking up front if you get there at the right time, I guess. And then Christian and I played this car racing one that you could play 2 people, and I'm very competitive, so I was trying to. Well, so is Christian. He can't lie. We were trying to smash each other so we could win. But
Yeah.
then at the end, there's a foosball table.
Oh yeah.
Our friend Ahmed wanted to play, so I went over there and joined him. But then his friend, is it Jason? I believe Jason. Jason came over and joined him, so it was 2 against 1. I was the one, and then Christian came up and joined me, so it was 2 against 2. And for those of you, I went to high school in Mexico, and across the street from the high school there was a little store, and they had foosball tables. So I used to skip classes and play all the time. So I think I'm pretty good. I'm pretty good.
Yeah.
And I'm very aggressive player. So at some point we have to get a Christian and Daniel show at the arcade place.
That'd be fun.
That would be fun.
Oh, and
Well,
then
that's-
Tuesdays are $15 instead of 25.
yeah. So if you go on Taco
Tuesday must
Tuesdays,
be a particularly slow night for them or something. But yeah, it's only $15 on for all play on Tuesdays.
we have to figure it out on Tuesday. Are you ready?
Sure. My pick of the week is The Cleaning Lady on Hulu. It's in their third season, and it's a great show about this lady from the Philippines. She and her sister or cousin or something are illegal immigrants from the Philippines. They brought their families with them. She made the actual cleaning lady, who the protagonist, the main character. She mainly came to America to get treatment for her son who had a really bad something going on with his internal organs. And this drug guy helps her kind of get what her son needs. And she ends up as an exchange, she starts cleaning up the murder scenes. And she cleans them so well that he ends up using her for like all their jobs. You know, anytime they kill someone, they bring her in to clean up the area and make sure it's spotless and there's nothing left for police to find. It's a very interesting show. It's very intriguing. This season, they are branching out. Her cousin or whoever she is got deported because of her, and she's trying to get her back. And now they've kidnapped her boss, and his wife hates her. And it's a really good show. And it's an underdog show. I doubt it has a huge viewership, but it has made it to its next season, so I guess it did. But very interesting show, and it all takes place it's based in Las Vegas.
Cool. I watched the first season. I need to watch the second and catch up to it. I haven't watched the second season. But my pick of the week is the roast of Tom Brady. I'm not a fan of Tom Brady's, but I am a fan of roast and the shows. And I like the usual suspects that come and do the roast, like oh shit, I just forgot his name. Well, Nikki comes and does it, and is it Jeff? I'm gonna say Jeff, but there's only 2 people, and oh my God, why am I on blanks now? Little guy, Kevin Hart. Kevin Hart is the host. So they're roasting Tom Brady, and they're pretty brutal. So if you've ever seen any of the roast that we used to have on Comedy Central, now Netflix has kind of taken over the roast. And it was harsh. It was evil. They were funny. There were a couple of standouts. I'm not going to tell you who. There were a couple of standouts. A couple of surprises that I wasn't expecting to show up and do anything were Kim Kardashian and Ben Affleck. I'm not going to tell you how they did, but check them out. But there were some surprises. Gronsky, I forgot his first name right now. Christian will remind me. He he was dumb funny, but he knows he plays dumb really well. So if you're in on the joke, then like if you're in on the joke, then you get it. But if you're expecting him to be like smart about it, then it doesn't make sense. Right? Is that fair? Is that a fair review?
It's Rob. Rob Gronkowski. He is, for some reason, a super charismatic, gigantic man, chunk of a man who plays dumb. I don't believe he's as dumb as he plays. I think it's just he got the reputation at some point and he realized it was profitable to play dumb. Because I don't know what it is. He has a super high charisma. I would be like, I just look at him and I'm like, and I'm sure all the ladies do too. I'm sure all the girls do. And he is, but he was pretty funny. Like he was reading the teleprompter and then he kind of went off script and it really got kind of like, ooh. And then it got back on and he's like, I can't read anyway. And, he played it off pretty well, but that's Gronkowski. They also did so much gay jokes with Brady, and I'm just going to leave it at that. It was quite shocking.
Yeah, and Jeff Ross. Jeff Ross is Gronkowski, definitely the stereotypical dumb jock, but there is nothing dumb about that man. He knows exactly what he's playing, what he's doing. So Jeff Ross was a regular, Nikki Glazer was a regular. The gentleman, the standout guy, was it Tony Hinchcliffe that we thought?
The guy with the mustache?
No, the young guy, the young skinny guy, the one that just went off on everybody and just killed it. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I can't remember. Yeah, he was great.
Yeah, Tony Hinchcliffe. I've only seen him do certain things on different shows. Here, let me show you a picture of him. But he was a standout. Like I don't think anybody expected him to be that funny. And then all of a sudden he just tore into everybody. There he is.
And then a gay comedian, Sam J, she was incredible too.
That's the guy. Right? That's the guy, Tony.
Oh, no one thought he was going to be funny even. Like, because he's a podcaster actually. But he knocked it out of the park. He even performed better than some of the comedians that were incredibly talented there.
Yeah.
And did a very good job.
If y'all can see the picture.
Yeah, Sam J was hilarious.
Yeah, let me bring her up. Oh, she's not on here. Oh, yeah, she is. Sam J. She tore it up. And then, of course, Jeff Ross and Nikki Glazer are like pros at it. So all they have to do is just get on the mic. Nikki Glazer does the dumb blonde chick whore. That reputation girl. She does that so well. And Jeff Ross, although Jeff Ross did get called out for one joke that he did. And
was it one about Giselle?
No, it was the joke he made about the old man, the owner.
Oh, and it didn't quite go over as well.
Yeah, and then Tom Brady came up and
funny as he thought it would be.
Yeah, Tom Brady came up and said, "Don't do that again." But even what was his name? Julian?
Yeah.
The player, Julian Edelman.
He was pretty funny too.
He was pretty funny. The thing that made him funny was that Kraft. The thing that made Julian Edelman was that he was laughing at his own jokes. Like he just thought he was hilarious. So that just made me laugh even more. But and this is not part of the like pick of the week, but I'm going to put it out there. The last several episodes of SNL have been pretty funny. The one with what's his name? Ryan? No, not Ryan.
What?
Who was the last one that we saw? The guy from the Fall Guy.
Wasn't that Ryan? Ryan Gosling.
Yeah, John Kraft. Yes, John Kraft. He made a joke about John Kraft. Thank you. And yeah, who's the guy from The Notebook and
I just said
Barbie? Who?
Ryan Gosling.
Ryan Gosling. Yes, his episode of SNL was hilarious. The episode with
The alien one?
no, the episode. Kristen
Kristen Wiig?
Kristen Wiig. Yes, that whole episode, particularly the Jumanji skit.
Oh, that was funny. Yeah.
The Jumanji skit was hilarious.
I'm not gonna get sucked into another world.
Yeah, so if you're not a fan of Saturday Night Live, that's cool. Yes, he's now Ken. Yes, he did it right. But if you're not a fan of Saturday Night Live, fine. But just go watch Kristen Wiig's season episode and Ryan Gosling's episode. Watch those two.
They're right after each other.
Yeah,
They're
hilarious. There was one that we watched that we were like,
Oh yeah, I don't remember the guy. Raging, that Raimi guy's twin brother or something. He was stupid. He was not funny.
Yeah, there was one that we.
Like the guy who played the lead singer of Queen, it was twin brother, Reiki Ravik, something like that, and he wasn't funny.
Yeah,
He was profoundly not funny.
but I want to watch because I like the season finale episode, particularly the weekend update, because they do that joke writing for each other, and that's always a funny one. So we'll watch it. But we'll bring you. What's your pick of the week? What are y'all watching? What do you recommend? Everybody on Facebook, LinkedIn, YouTube, Instagram. What are you watching? What do you recommend we watch next? We're almost running out of time, but we didn't do any Feliz birthdays. Feliz birthdays for anybody who's celebrating a birthday this week. We wish you all the best. We hope you have a great time. Want to remind you, Grumpy Bunny and the Colors Game. I just got the invitation. It is right now. You can find it at Awakenings and Village Well bookstores. Go check them out. And if you want a signed copy, they're $25. That includes delivery. Go to littlemixerproductions.com/Grumpy Bunny, and there you can fill out the information. Tell me who you want me to sign it to, and I will make sure to get it in the mail for you. The alignment, we're doing the conference tours right now. So if you're looking for transpersonal coaching, either spiritual or life coaching, I do one-on-one groups, team building workshops, in person or virtual, which I'm going to be. I just got a yes from Shanti Orange County. I will be at their offices next week doing 2 presentations for them. So I'm very excited. So we're starting to book them. And then here's Christian.
I do spiritual coaching and mediumship consultations, one-on-one, groups, in person, virtual. You can contact me at cpramir@att.net. Or if you have my phone number, you can always call me too. And this is me in my cute picture wearing this exact shirt that I'm wearing
now. Praise and
like,
Beavis and Butthead. Yes, the Beavis and Butthead skit was hilarious, particularly because most of the actors cast members were breaking character.
Oh yeah, they couldn't stop cracking because it was they did it so good. And then the guys acting like they didn't, like their characters acting like they had no idea they looked like Beavis and Butthead.
Also, I'm going to be. Oh shoot, when is it? There is a Angels game, the Pride game, coming up. I think it's the 3rd. So the Angels is having Pride Day for their games. So folks from Radiant Health Centers, the board, we're going to the game. So if you're going to be if you're in Orange County and you want to buy tickets, I will have them on my page for you to be able to buy tickets. I think I have it already, but I forgot. But yeah, so the Angels are playing, and as you know, some of the money goes to proceeds for benefits, so it's really cool. So make sure that here we go. It is, June 3rd, Monday, June 3rd, 6:30 p.m. And the tickets are like $65. So they're a little expensive, but they're good seats and they go to a good cause. So make sure. Do you even watch baseball? I do watch baseball. I do. I don't watch it regularly, but I like going to live games. Oh, we're almost out of time. I like going to live games. Anything that's a live sport, like not on TV, I will go check it out. So, and then I'm going to start traveling soon. So we'll be on the air before then. But June 14, that weekend, I'll be in Dallas. And June 21st, that weekend, I will be in San Antonio. And then the weekend of July 5th, I will be in, I will be in Colorado Springs. So some trips coming up. So there we go. I was going to say something about us, but I forgot something we're doing. But anyway, anything else?
Not that I can think of.
All right. Well, thank you everybody for joining us. We appreciate your patience and joining us back. We don't have anything conflicting for the rest of the month, so we'll see you here through the rest of the month and June. Excuse me. Pardon me. And we'll try to figure out what happened on Christian's end. For everybody watching us on YouTube, Facebook, LinkedIn, and Instagram, thank you so much for being part of the show. Yes, happy Memorial Day. That's coming up, right? That's next week.
Yeah, that's Monday.
That's Monday, yeah. So happy Memorial Day. Be safe. Have fun. To all of our friends who are military, veterans, or still serving, thank you so much for your service. We appreciate you.
Memorial Days for the ones who are gone.
I know, but you still said thank you to the people that are here. I mean, it's memorized.
That's why they have Veterans Day.
Yeah, but we still can say hello and thank you.
Okay.
It's like in Christmas time, you don't stop people and say, "Excuse me, sir, do you celebrate Christmas?" Well, Merry Christmas. You just say,
Actually, you should. You don't want to wish Merry Christmas to someone who doesn't.
Why must you argue with me right before we get off the air? To anybody who's serving and everybody who is honoring somebody, thank you. Have a good day. Because I'm gonna be at the memorial service here in Laguna Beach. We have a memorial. I'll be presenting flowers on behalf of the Laguna Beach HIV Advisory Committee. So and we have a pancake breakfast from the firemen. So if you're in Orange County, if you're in Orange County,
the breakfast.
Oh, okay. Yes, the video is really cool. We'll try to find it for next time. That video, I saw the video. It's really awesome. If you're in the Orange County area and you would like to come and celebrate Memorial Day and have pancake breakfast with the Laguna Beach Fire Department, they start at 7:30. Huh?
Served by the shirtless fire.
So well, I'm not sure. I know there's going to be syrup involved. Where, I don't know, but there will be syrup. But it's every year. But if you're in Laguna Beach or in the area, I will post information on my Facebook page, so go check it out and come have breakfast with the firemen. It's $8 for all the
that's not bad.
pancakes you want to eat. So it's really cool.
Wow.
Right. With that, thank you so much, everybody. All the best. What?
Bye, guys.
Bye. We'll see you next time. Have a good one.
Good